being considered for sainthood that you might never have seen before.
Yeah, we're of course talking about Father Nelson Baker, but long before he built the Our Lady of Victory Basilica, he carried a rifle in the Union Army, as we find in this morning's Unknown Story of Western New York. Even though it was wartime, it all fell in line with his lifetime of service to others. Father Nelson Baker is known for many things. The Padre of the Poor, as he came to be known, expanded and upgraded an existing orphanage and reform school when he came to Lackawanna. He created a home for abandoned infants and unwed mothers, a maternity hospital, and 2 schools. Among other facilities, he provided food, shelter, and clothing to the needy of all religions. His greatest feat is arguably the construction of this, the magnificent Our Lady of Victory Basilica.
So Father Baker, basically as a human being, had a compassionate heart, and he always wanted to serve and take care of other people.
Author Timothy Bowen includes Baker in his new book, Emerald Thread, The Irish in Buffalo. He was initially surprised to find out that Baker was half Irish, but that was only the start of his road of discovery.
Other things that I found very interesting about him is he was a great athlete, a great baseball player. He was a musician. He was a singer. He was the life of the party. People loved to be around him. He was a great businessman. He was great at mathematics, and he walked away from all of that for a life of service.
Among the biggest surprises, however, was that Baker's life of service included becoming a soldier.
So it kind of goes in line with everything that he accomplished in his life, that early on, at the age of 21, when he heard that they were asking people to volunteer to enlist into the Civil War, that he would volunteer.
Father David LaPuma says that Father Baker was assigned to the New York 74th Infantry Regiment and almost immediately sent to Gettysburg.
They say that he saw very little combat there. He saw more after, actually, because when they finished their tour duty at Gettysburg, that troop was sent to New York City to deal with the race riots that were going on at the time, and there was a lot of bloodshed there.
Father LaPuma says that even while carrying a rifle and in a military uniform, Baker followed his heart.
He heard some rustling in the trees, and he realized that there was a Confederate soldier that was hurt. And so we waited till the coast was clear, basically. He went over and basically picked this guy up and brought him to safety. And it just kind of goes on to say that this is a man who actually probably went into that war more with the desire to serve, to be patriotic, to honor our country, to work for restoring our country, to restoring unity, because that was at the heart, is what he did for everyone. As he went on through his life, he always wanted to change lives for the better.
Yes, he was a man of many hats and histories, and now Father Baker is another interesting chapter in the unknown stories of Western New York.